Fig?
Thank you, Ash. You gave us the opening we needed against Iron Mask.
Is that...
Not a big deal.
Is that a fake?
I was just doing my own thing.
Is that a fake?
Even so, thank you for being so brave.
Elbow. I'm at a loss.
Biker levels up to level 40.
You don't have to shout, Ringo.
I'm not gonna
I can
teach
hear
you
you.
Sabbath Toxin because I
Then
like
don't
it
just
set too
ignore
much.
me.
I prioritized thanking
Obtained
Ash.
a
I
bead.
suspected that I would miss the
Just a
opportunity to
boring
do
old
so if I
bead.
answered your question first.
Oh, polite, I swear.
Fig. You're not dead?
You don't have to hold on to that body. I'm not in there anyway.
Then what is this body?
It's a remotely controlled proxy. You could say I took some inspiration from Mimi.
So her body is still at the safe
You
house.
actually made the babe drop?
Yes. Do you recall my first operation as
totally-
Mimi when Saizo proposed a certain alternate form for my recon drone?
Yeah, I remember.
Curvy babe,
Ever
I
since
can't
then,
believe
I've been
it.
working on this plan to engineer a second body for myself.
Why?
She actually...
Because of the Covenant. I anticipated that continuing to travel unguarded with a Covenant at stake would pose significant risk. To mitigate that risk, I had the idea to create another body. A familiar form with simplified functions. And above all, one I could pilot remotely.
Without telling me?
Hey, the act
Without
helped.
telling you.
It sucks,
Come
but
on, guys. Let's
it's
focus on the fact
understandable.
that Fig's safe, okay?
Because if you
Hey,
knew,
Fig,
if you're in on it, you
Your
might give it
Covenant
away.
seemed to sap away Zenon's power. What happened?
I knew you'd be up against a powerful foe. With the worst case scenario in mind, I decided I'd come up with a fallback plan.
All on your own?
Zenon was using the Covenants to amplify his already considerable combat abilities. He'd focused all their power to that singular function.
Yeah, I think Victor said something like that too.
Right. And that connection, between his own latent strength and the Covenant's maximizing his potential, that was the real source of his power. With that in mind, I concocted a virus with the sole purpose of severing that link, and implanted it into the Yellow Covenant. Both were then transferred into the decoy body, which I built using components from my actual form.
And when he took the Covenant from you, that was your perfect chance to activate it.
There was no way to prove it would work. I couldn't guarantee the virus would even affect him, so I'd only intended it as a last resort.
Wow. I mean, seriously, Fig, that's downright devious. Never would have thought you had it in you.
Well, I couldn't risk losing you and everyone else after all. Besides which, it wasn't through my efforts alone. I'd never have come up with it without your combat data from the last fight with Zenon.
I don't want modesty, lady. I want an explanation. How'd you beat the system? I want cheat codes too. Let me in on this.
Some answers would be great, but we need a plan fast. Iron Mask's got the Yellow Covenant now. That means he has all of them, doesn't it?
Purple one.
I don't know if we've got time to waste here.
The purple one went
That's not a
somewhere.
problem, Arrow. Iron Mask only has 4
We'll get
covenants,
concentrate at
including
level
Yellow.
40.
The situation is still dire, but Iron Mask has also lost Zenon. That has to be a significant blow to his ambitions. We're not out of the fight yet.
But then, where's the last Covenant?
I've already identified the bearer of the final covenant.
How?
I managed to extract that information from Mangetsu's smartphone. But before we discuss that further, let's all get back to safety.
New gate for Arrow has been unlocked.
Enemy! Incoming!
Yeah, not
This is a
Yeah,
weird
I can
place for us
relax.
to be.
Don't think there's It's quiet. There doesn't seem to be anything to do here. Okay. Doesn't allow me to do anything there. And there she is, alive and well. Who would have thought a joke from Saizo would have been the cause
Welcome back,
of
everyone.
one of the most devious plans
Are you
I've ever
okay? Are
seen.
you hurt at all?
At least in this
You
game.
worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
Everybody's happy. Even Melody.
Hey, where's Saizo?
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Ringo, that would be
Probably
insensitive.
hanging out with Ash.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
Yeah, well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
You really trust him, huh?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that. I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
Pizza.
More human, huh? All right.
Ringo, where are you taking Mimi?
We're gonna go do something human.
What? Sleep? Bar? Drink? Oh. Well, no, they are drinking.
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know? And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team will be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it.
Oh, she knows you too well.
You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I've finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
Sometimes I really don't feel like Saizo. Yo, that's my avatar on Discord. That exact face. That is
Alright.
ironic.
Time to kick things up a notch.
Now you're my accomplice.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Saizo won't be leaving after all.
Come on. You make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
Well, aren't you?
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call?
Who is it from?
Flamma. She wants us to come to the Axis.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
While I'm here.
Welcome.
Ah, it's just Saizo.
Hey, Saizo! I'm curious.
Don't forget.
58. So close, dude.